Hello and welcome to the channel. The spokesperson of the Tinubu Shettima Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, is on the news again, this time with his foot on the neck of the governor of Edo State, Gov Obaseki. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Obaseki is misleading article. Keyamo tackles Edo governor. Spokesperson of the Tinubu Shettima Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, has criticized Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki over his recent comments on the 2023 elections. Obaseki, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, had suggested that Nigeria will break up if the All Progressives Congress wins the 2023 presidential election. In a statement on Tuesday, Keyamo said the comment was received with utter amusement by the Tinubu campaign. Keyamo said, Obaseki was one of those misleading the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar ahead of the elections. The statement read, "We read with utter amusement the outburst of the governor of Edo State, claiming Nigeria will break up if the APC wins the presidential election. This is coming from a governor who turned a blind eye and a deaf ear to the outrageous and divisive statement made by his presidential candidate in Kaduna a few days ago, calling for Northerners not to vote for Yoruba or Igbo candidates. This is also coming from a governor who has so far callously, artlessly, and undemocratically broken up his own state by denying many constituencies of adequate representation in the Edo State House of Assembly, by denying the members of their right to take their seats, even though the members were duly elected. By making this abhorrent statement, Obaseki has clearly shown that he must be one of the elements within his party, not only misleading his candidate and party, but also enabling them towards inevitable electoral doom. This is to our delight, but we worry that if elected, they will inflict the same divisive spirit on our country as a whole. It is little wonder then that his exit from the APC to the PDP was a signal of peace within the APC and the beginning of the unending crisis within the PDP. It reminds us of the story of the biblical Satan, whose expulsion from heaven restored peace to that realm and pronounced woe upon the earth. Obaseki and his cohorts, like Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, obviously sold their souls for the biblical pot of porridge by violating the zoning principles in their own constitution, thereby causing the present implosion within their party, an implosion that he now wishes to project on the country. Compare that to the historical stance of the APC northern governors who insisted on the unity of this country by rejecting power offered to them on a platter of gold, but rather insisted on power shift to the south to keep this country together. We are shocked by the shallowness of thinking, the sheer temerity, and the obfuscating arrogance that pushed Governor Godwin Obaseki to make such an outrageous statement against the APC. We call on Governor Obaseki to apologize to the people of Edo State, to the people of the southern region, and to Nigerians as a whole for making such an insensitive and reckless statement in the face of PDP's insensitivity to the principle of power rotation in the country. Certainly, the day of reckoning with the masses is coming for the likes of the Judas of our time, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn on the notification bell. Thank you. In related developments, the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has been slammed for saying the supporters of the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, will run out of steam in trying to ensure he emerges president in 2023. The supporters, popularly known as Obedients, took to Twitter after Obaseki stated that they will soon run out of steam. The governor made a statement during the inauguration of the Edo State People's Democratic Party's campaign council in the state on Monday. He said, "People who say they are obedient, of course, they will be, but they will run out of steam. We know how to manage elections, how many people have been able to do what we are doing. They can't even form their campaign council, not to talk about having a timetable for election. You get it. Reacting, an Obi supporter with the handle at Emekaka36263450 said, "They thought we are tired. If only they know how prepared we are. People are busy doing underground work for PO. From December, you are going to see men spring out from all angles to the needful. PO is coming." At the Curious Mind, one said, "Out of steam with just 3 months to the election. As long as there is hunger, poverty, and insecurity, my brother Obaseki, steam will be increasing even more. So think well." Another supporter at Albazini said, "Governor Obaseki knows that his household would vote for Peter Obi. His cabinet and Edolites are obedient. He should stop deceiving Atiku. 2023 is around the corner and no amount of running down would stop the movement. Nigerians would hashtag vote wisely." On his part, at Princess 51013171 said, "It is like this man has said it is like this man has been lashed for having stylishly supported Obedient in the past. But regardless, our labor will never be in vain. It is you, the entire PDP and APC, that your efforts will be in vain. Obi shall triumph and be declared a winner come 2023, God willing." At the event, Obaseki also warned that Nigeria will collapse completely if the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, is elected to govern the country. He said, "No administration has done the kind of damage the APC government has done to the country," noting that the debt profile of the country under the present regime has hit 60 trillion naira. He said the PDP must win the 2023 elections to rescue the country from the ruling APC. Obaseki said, "God forbid APC comes into power, this country will break. This country will fail. It has already failed because no government has ever done the kind of damage the APC has done to this country. As I speak today, the debt of this country is going to 60 trillion naira. When are we going to come out of it? Every day, every month, they are printing and printing money to pay salaries. When I cried out years ago, I never knew it was as bad as this. What will happen to the naira? Only God will help us. The party APC has destroyed the basis of this country. Electing Tinubu will lead to a total collapse of the country." That's the news, guys. Have a good one out there. Bye.